Get the drill set up. Kind of see a line. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here we go. I'm gonna try to make sure that I'm somewhat level here. Just noticed something that I do want to do. Since I've got it on this angle, I'm gonna actually put something in here. We'll put some rags in there so I don't get any shavings down in there. I can always use these later. I guess I could have taped over the holes, but this way when I pull this out, I'll pull the shavings with it. My drill's all messed up. Last one. All right. So now I'm just gonna take vacuum, clean all this up, and then start doing the taps. All right. So now I've got my plug tap that I'm gonna run through here first. Gonna try to get it as straight as I can. And just go really slow until I can't drill any further. I want to make sure that I am on the right angle doing this. So And you also want to kind of spray some penetrating oil on it as well. I've already put penetrating oil inside the holes. It should be about to bottom out. Okay, so to me that's bottoming out. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step further with these bits and put some tape on them as well, so I know when I've gotten as far as I can go. Okay, so that one is drilled. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of I'm going to clean this off and put some tape on the bit itself. So you always want to keep your threads cleaned out. So I'm just going to go off the same bolt here and run tape along the end. Because the last thing you want to do having these special thread count taps is to break one in the process of doing this, and that's what I'm hoping not to do. Right now I'm having a tough time getting the tape to stick because I've got penetrating oil on it. And while I've got this here, I'm going to go ahead and get my bottom tapper and do the same. Let's do it with the bolt, since I've got that one in the drill right now. So I want to go ahead and do all of them the same, all the plugs first, and then go back with the bottom tap. Alright, so the bottom tap's ready. Now I just want to go back and check and see if it went in as far as it was supposed to go. You want to run it at least twice anyway. Because you want to have a good thread. And there it is. Okay. Okay, so I've only done this with the plug tap so far, and I just want to check and make sure that it is going to thread good. just so I don't have any issues on the next holes getting this done. So it looks like it's gonna do well. It's tight. So hopefully I have it all lined up correctly, so this works. You may have to back out. It may get too tight. Yeah, okay. Because you definitely don't want to break your bit. See, I'm pulling a lot of material out of there, so just gonna keep continuing to clean it. And it probably wouldn't hurt to blow out the holes as well, so I'm gonna do that now. Just kind of take a rag and sit over the hole. That was a great one. All right, let's try this again. Well, bad news. You guys didn't get to watch everything that I did. But the good news is all the bolts are studs. The stud holes are. So good news is all the stud holes are threaded and ready for the studs. Bad news is you guys didn't get to watch the whole thing, which it would have probably been boring to you, but pretty much went through here, ran the plug tap in first, and then came back after that and ran the man, a bit wore out. ran the bottom out tap in there, and so now what I'm going to do is pull these out, and go ahead and try to see about getting the headers put back on here and sealed up with new gaskets. I also got new gaskets for the headers. I'm not going to use the ones that come with the headers. I'm going to use the OEM style. So these are from FCP Pro or FCP Euro as well. They're supposed to be factory style header gaskets, manifold gaskets. So I'm going to use those. But before I even put those on, I still got to take these headers and cut this middle of the flange and do my other work to the headers on the inside of them. So that's what I'll be doing next. Right now I've got to get everything out of the way here so I can get over to my vise and put the header in the vise so I can cut those open and go from there. Hope everybody's enjoying the videos. Give me a thumbs up if it's giving you any type of value. Comment below, let me know what you're thinking about everything that I'm doing with these videos. This was probably the longest time consuming part of the entire build process of this car so far. Probably took me about, I'd say, 2.5 hours to do this, so be prepared if you're gonna tackle this yourself. But that's all I've got right now. Hit that thumbs up button for me, please, and talk to you guys on the next video.